No man, when he hath lighted a candle, putteth it in a secret place, neither under a bushel, but on a candlestick, that they which come in may see the light. Luke 11:33. So the purpose of this video is for, honestly, educational and monetary purposes. I, however, have no ill will towards the person I'm going to be reviewing and talking about in these videos. As a disclaimer, I think this person by the name of Stephanie Saxo is pretty much one of the most toxic persons or personalities I've ever had the displeasure of having long-form conversations with over a long period of time. And personally, I think her whole attitude is disgusting and hypocritical, and we're going to go over how I think that this person should be just kept away from all types of monetary gain, because this type of behavior is deplorable, just personally ridiculous. Now then, we're going to go through it right now. So for context, before we begin, this conversation and comment came in response to a post that she made about how basically women can't exist in the anime space without men specifically being hyper competitive to women. Now let's begin. Now, of course, you see my comment and it goes as follows. To be honest, if you know more, put me on. Seemingly harmless. And her reaction goes as follows.
When you have conversations with your guy friends about anime, do they have to prove that they know more, or do they get to just enjoy having an anime conversation with you?
I want to be very clear. There is nothing good faith about her conversation, and we're going to get into my responses now. These are the really ones you got to pay attention to. Men typically are hyper competitive with people of the same sex, and in general, so yes, depending on the conversation. A factual statement.
Then I'd rather not talk to a man then.
It just depends on the conversation. Women are typically more competitive with women as well. Typically, people find more competitive nature with themselves, i.e. people of the opposite sex. Once again, a factual statement. Insult to injury being the fact that she also has an OnlyFans that makes $0 because she knows that the goods are nowhere near good enough to actually make a profit on. Literally at all.
A hard pass. Absolutely no reason to compete with me unless you're trying to make me uncomfortable. I don't have this issue with women.
Now, I don't doubt that she doesn't have this issue, not because, she just knows good women. It's because literally women have different tactics when it comes to being competitive. Typically, they're more covert. You don't believe me? Here it is on the screen as I'm talking. Anyway, carry on. And my response to this person goes as follows, as you see, fold. LOL, that's understandable. I just say that the reason it wouldn't be to make someone uncomfortable. I don't think most men are inherently malicious, especially when talking about anime. Men are typically more susceptible to women in the anime space than they are not. So in the studies that I was found and I was able to pick up when it comes to my research for this video and for the topic at hand, of course, when it comes to overall engagement, men make up the majority of people who engage in anime content, whether it becomes to talking about anime, watching anime, or reading manga, or news even about it. When it comes to identification, of course, men make up the majority of people who identify with the anime culture than women do, of course. Of course, a survey showed that only 39% of female anime fans make up the entire space in a given survey. Now, of course, and so on and so forth. Now, before I read out this moronic response to what was literally a friendly conversation, or at least I thought so, this is literally what she's responding to. Now then, let's get into it.
It seems like y'all actually don't like women, or don't actually like women, and would actually be happier if y'all just dated y'all friends or something, because y'all treat y'all friends the way women expect to be treated by their man.
What the fuck? Why? Keep in mind, this is my response to her stupid, idiotic statement that she made. And it goes as follows. I'm going to read this out to y'all word for word and verbatim. Let's begin. I think that's a very personal perspective, but it's one that I can understand given the fact that I don't know your past or your background, so I won't make any assumptions. But personally, as a man, I can safely say men really do enjoy women who like anime a great deal. I think it's just the kind of man in general, or kind of guy in general. Simple logic. I just don't see why I should like men that are mean to me. And my response to her goes as follows. There are quite literally billions of men in the world. I'm sure you can find one that is quote unquote nice to you. And then her response to that goes as follows. I'm definitely not looking for a man. Who the asked? It is very understandable. Dating is very difficult for men and women in general in this current generation. And she says this idiotic statement as verbatim. I don't have any issues dating women. That's for sure. Y'all are going to love this next part, by the way. Keep in mind, I know y'all reading this caption right now. This is the same dumb that literally said that she don't got no problem dating women. The made a whole song, literally, about a woman who left her for another woman. Like, bro, why am I even still making this video? Genuinely, why? I'm just gonna be honest. I'm sick of this freaking conversation with this woman, so I'm just gonna show y'all some of my favorite highlights from this conversation. And y'all let me know if she is fucking loony bins or not. Chronically online comments if I've ever seen it, bro. Like, this don't make no sense. Like, literally gets all of her information from podcasts and social media. Literally. Anyway, I'm gonna end off the video here, man. Hopefully y'all enjoy this bullshit. Carry on. Oh fuck nah. Yeah, she exposed herself. I was going to end the video off until I found this shit. Oh yeah, nah. She's cooked. She's cooked. Hold on, let me read this out loud. Let me know if y'all see anything crazy. Absolutely. I just don't think they want it from women. So, you're saying you think that most men are gay. Her response is literally this. Probably it would explain why they're so evil towards women. Shawty is saying that gay men are evil to women. And she's going, y'all have a good day, bro. I'm going to see y'all later, bro. How did we get here? Why are we here? Like, what is even the